Well, here I am, another Wednesday night. Hi, I am Deocean of Deocean's Deep Woo, and on this show, we do the deepest woo. Oh, yes, we do. And I have no agenda tonight. We were going to do um, some map looking at tonight, but things didn't quite work out for that, so I just made it a chill and chat night. We can just discuss whatever little things are in our minds. Woo wise, please make it woo oriented so that it's in keeping with what the show is about. Okay? And I know I didn't notify anybody. I didn't even do my eyebrows. I still think they look pretty nice. Not too bad. But yeah, should have done my eyebrows. I don't put on much. I don't like makeup that much. But I do like making myself look good. Um, this is my newest hat. I found another fish scale one. So I got some stuff to show you too. Let me get on over to my own freaking channel so that I can see when y'all come in. Because it looks like you are coming in. Oh, come on. Where am I? There I am. Okay, there we are. Max Vision. Hi, John. And hello, Chloe. And hello, whoever is coming in right now. You know what? We really need to do, yeah, we need to plan that better. How about this Saturday? Let's do it Saturday afternoon. I'm not going to be very free on Sundays. I'm maybe going to be kind of tired after my helper leaves on Saturday or on Sunday at 8. So I'm not sure if Sunday's going to be my day anymore. Just sort of sporadically, but I am free. I'm probably fine for doing Saturday afternoon. And if you want to do that. Hey, Chris Calderon. Someone that could. Hmm, any lizard tonight? Kiki's like, where's the lizard bean? Ah, you guys are so precious. I love you all. I love you all. You're so precious. Something about cookies. I don't know. That guy has something about cookies. I don't know who. No, I don't know who that is, Famian. Hi, Nola. Hello, Seventh Ring. Hello, Kama chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Guilty, guilty. Seventh ring. Hello, off D. Um, and guess who? Well, that was a band. I used to like that band actually. Yeah. Love from India. Hi. Is that Shyam Suri? Hi. Doctor, what, where, who, what, where? What color dragon would I own? Well, I have several lying around. Actually, I have several of them. My favorite is purple, but I do also have a black one and several others, a blue one and several others. Uh, How old? You wouldn't believe it anyway. I'm a lot older than I look. I'm from Ohio. Yes, I'm from Ohio. Hi, Fandicimi. Chimmy. Fandicimi. It's from Argentina. Oh, hi. Gosh, we got Andrew McFalls. I like animals, dogs and cats and birds and even snakes. Chris Chan, Loki's. Oh, who's your favorite actor? Cosmotron. Who's your favorite actor right now? I don't know anymore. I really don't know anymore. I bots and spam. What do I do? I am. If you read the description, I am a shamanic practitioner. I solve spiritual issues. Andrew McFalls, Ohio Security. Security. But I don't understand that. Hi, Algeria. Hello. Uh, I'm from Algeria. Hi, Shanna Lee. Um, Doctor Who, what, where? I gave my apprentice the day off. Oh, you mean my little cowboy? He's not my apprentice. He's my Lyran co-pilot. He's my Lyran assistant. Where are you, cowboy? I have a cat. Uh, okay, somebody named Ghost Stalker was in here. Who knows? But Chloe deleted his. You know what? If you're not nice, my mods are gonna. You're gonna be gone. Live music lover. Name a car for an edit. I don't know. I like music, but name a car for an edit. I don't know what that means. I'm not even sure what that means for an edit. How are you going to edit it? I guess I am out of that loop. Mix spades with a Z. Somewhere in California. Cosmotron. His performance in Gotham Knights was great. Really? Oh, gee, I didn't see that one. Cam, what's up? Okay. Why do you keep giving your... Look, Mixed Spades keeps giving an address, and that's not good. Can we, like... I'm sorry, but we're going to have to take out those messages because that's just spamming. I think it's a bot. Yeah. Big boy Fred. Oh, thank you. Thank you, baby. Okay. Like and subscribe for you, ma'am. Oh, yeah, do that. Please like and subscribe if you like it. I don't understand that either, live music lover. I got no idea. Luck now, hello. I'm nice. I just want to know, do you like Trump or comma? Comma, 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 comma. I like Trump. I'm sorry. I don't want 4 more years of this. I can't take it. I don't think we can take it. But this is right on topic for the show because this is a paranormal type show. This is a supernatural type show. We discuss woo here, and I hear, yeah, I do read comments. I've been reading your comments right off to you. Oh, somebody's from Russia. Hi, FF. Jeff the mailman. You're my mailman. I got some stuff to talk with you about, baby. Mickey Mouse, Indie Groove is in the house. Indie Groove is in the house. You know what? It's a funny thing. I think the Democrats have not told us, and they have developed a time machine because Kami keeps talking about how She's going to do all kinds of things on day one, and which means she'd have to go back in time. And I didn't know they could do that. Did you guys know they could do that? I didn't know we had time machines. That she could go back to day one? Wow. I and do things differently? I don't think so though. I think if she could do that, she would have already done it. So I think that's a snow job. What do you guys think of that? Do you think that time travel exists? Ah, mm. Hi, preppy girl. Uh, well, everybody was pretty sure the end of the world was coming back then. Yeah, she should have done it already. Her day one was 4 years ago, nearly now. Three and a half, a little over 3.5 years ago is when they came in. So, how in the heck is she going to do anything on day one without a time machine? I don't believe them. I don't believe they've got one, really. You know, I am pulling your leg, right? I ain't going to pull anything else, though. Don't even ask. My mods will get you if you do. But I am pulling your leg. Ah, Queen Peachy, hello, Peachy girl. How you doing? Hello, Queen. Just listening. That's okay, sweetie pie. Just having your lovely presence around is good enough. Oh, thank you, Ofty. Ofty Hook. That old crotchety hooker. I love Hook. She is very crotchety, though. She crochets. Hello, pal ABD. No, Sugar Mama? I don't have that much money. You are so cute. Queen Peachy. Oh, okay. Love the sparkle. Well, thank you. Yeah. Hook and I are we both use the hook, you know. We're crotchety crocheters. Happy hookers. We're happy when we're crocheting. Yeah. Mm, how we I am fine. I'm a little bit I as you know, I'm shamanic. I'm a medium. I'm a shamanic medium, as some of you know. And I have had a lot of haunting lately. It's been very I've had people show up, yeah, deceased people, and some of them are. It's been very emotional. So you know, when David shows up, it's always emotional, one way or another. But it was very emotional. He was showing me videos again, and that he wanted me to see and reflect on, and that isn't always easy because it brings up the times when, of course, when he was alive and we were in contact on a regular basis. But every now and then a whole bunch of his videos just come up on my feed, and I know he's getting in touch with me. So I spent some time crying because I'm still very emotional. What is shamanic? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That means I handle spiritual matters. No, I'm not a priest. I am a reverend in Church of Radiant Lights, though. Still, they never like took that away from me. But really, I am different. I'm shamanic, so I don't have to fit in anybody's box. I can do what I need to do without um, breaking anybody's rules. Because just about every religion I looked into, I can only go so far with it, and then I can go no further. And so, kind of had to make my own way. And right as of right now, my current belief is I'm God, you're God, everybody's God, everything you see is God, everything's consciousness, everything's frequency and vibration. That means we can alter it. And that also means it's a matrix. So, right now, that's as far as I got. I don't know, it could change my mind later on about everything. I've changed my mind about everything several times, lots of times in this life. But so far, my best knowledge is yeah, we are in a matrix. I have died and returned. I did have the near death, out of body type experience, and I can tell you that death is not what you've been told, not what we've been led to believe. And we've been sold a bill of goods as far as the afterlife. So, nobody can tell me nothing about that. Um, yeah, I don't really fit the part of sugar mom. I would need a lot more money probably to do that. I kind of need a sugar daddy, actually. I don't know what you mean by sugar mama. If you mean somebody who uh, gives money, it's okay. I think he meant it as a compliment, but I'm not sure. Hi, Wagon. How you doing, Wagon Breath? Hello, Cups. Oh, Cups. What the heck does that mean to you anyway? Who the heck are you? You know what? I don't care, guys. I really don't care. If you're looking and thinking and hating, hate is gonna hate. What the hell do I care? I'm here and you're there. I'm here. What do I care? You are here. I am here and you are there. Hey, hey, what the hell do I care? I'm gonna write a song about it. That's another thing I do. I sing. I'm humorous. Yeah, I use humor. Kind of Heyoka. That Heyoka is a contrary clown that used humor and opposites to teach, and so I do that too. So I also teach people things about the spiritual world. So, boy, we got a lot of strange people just kind of zipping through here. Banning is easier. Okay. Nah, that's okay. Message deleted is okay. They'll get tired of it and just move along. They'll get tired of their messages being erased. So, anyway, what's up with you guys? Look, if you're a nice person, you don't want your messages erased, be nice, okay? And these are nice people. They're not going to do anything to you as long as you are decent to everybody. Hey, Wagon, I missed you. Where have you been? Lee Freeman, how you doing? Well, thank you. I'm definitely emotionally affected by, like I said, about my loved ones kind of haunting me. These are the t-shirts. This is one of the t-shirts I made. I made this for Jason. Hope you can see it because it's completely covering me. He wanted a pirate ship You got Kraken tentacles. You got a dead pirate there. Mm. And in this one, by the way, if you're interested in any of this, I could do it as merch. Be about $20 a shirt, I'd say. It's an all-over design. It's really cool. Only thing is, they're not cotton, they're polyester, but they really are freaking cool. They're an all-over print. Freaking cool. What do you think of that? Oh, hi. Ken is here. Good day. Get some cheap food. Okay. Yes, I did. That's my art. Oh, lovely. Arr. Arr. She's a yarn pirate. She's a yarn pirate. Right. Well, I don't know how to let you on. This is YouTube, not StreamYard. So, Max, I can't just let you on. I don't know how to do that from YouTube. I didn't see anything from you, so I didn't expect us to do the map tonight. I'd like to. Can I call you? Is there a problem with calling you? I mean, do we have international costs or anything? I don't know. Or text? Can I text you? Or something so that we can get something set up that makes sense for both of us to do this, because I think you would, turning you loose on the map. It's called Santa Elena. Quite impressive. Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, I'm also an artist. I'm also a musician and singer. I'm also trance channeler. I speak light language. I do crossings over and removals. So I'm clairvoyant. I can do remote work because I can remote view and also bilocate. I showed up. I remember showing up at somebody's place while I was talking on the phone to them and scaring the crap out of them. They could see me. Not everybody can see me when I bilocate, but some can, and it scares the crap out of them. So if you're the kind that can see, not everything you see, not everything you think might be a spirit. Some people might be alive. They may not be ghosts. Mm-hmm. I do it all, baby. Baby, I do it all. Yo. Yeah, that's right. I'm the D. You looked at the video and found the things cool. I would love to see what you come up with, because I think you are just the guy. And we are going to have a fun time that day, okay? We are going to have a fine time. The only other and you can't stay up that late tonight anyway. That's the reason I came in late, is I didn't hear from you. So there's some kind of a thing they wanted me to download called Google Chat. Is that what you're talking about? Because I'm not. I even had trouble finding you in my mail for some reason. Oh, your by location? Yeah. Oh, your mom did that? Cool. Yeah. That's scary though when your mom can do that, isn't it? I mean, you don't catch a break. Yeah, I mean, if your mom can remote view and bilocate, you're in a lot of trouble if you do anything wrong. But yeah, let me know if you want a t-shirt or even if you want a custom t-shirt made. They're going to be $20 and of course shipping. And I will even make a custom design for you. But it'll take a while to get it though, because I have to order it. I'm not printing them myself. Oh, you've had to save your children a few times and your grandson. Ah, yeah, that would be something. I'm kind of glad my mother couldn't bilocate sometimes. But wow, I'm glad you guys understand me when I say this stuff. This show is for anybody who wants to listen and maybe learn something, but you know, it's really so much easier to talk to somebody who already knows what I'm talking about, and I don't have to explain it too much. Wow, that hat almost looks 3D, doesn't it? In the somehow, or is that just me? Might just be my eyes because it almost looks like it has depth. It almost looks holographic or something. That's kind of weird. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Anyway, good times, bad times, you know I've had my share. So anyway, is all the new people, are they all gone because they got blocked or whatever? Well. Mm-hmm. Ken, is this your new... do, 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 do. Oh, they need a nice bath with a plugged-in toaster. Yeah, it gives you that electric personality. Uh, 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 uh. Cups have fool. I don't know. Some of these people and their names. So many shootings today. Were there a lot? Wow. Hello, Lewis. You blocked everyone. Well, I hope you didn't block the people that weren't threatening. I mean, we want new people to be able to come in. I mean, every now and then we find some people that are actually decent people. Of course, yeah, if they're saying a bunch of crap, then yeah, we gotta shut them up. 4 dead. What? Oh, they were, yeah. Okay, well then that's good. Yeah, I pretty much trust you guys for... Yeah, Wagon, you know Wagon, right? Don't block Wagon. Oh no. 4. Oh, there's some kind of message, you guys. I told you there was going to be a lot of violence. I told you there was going to be a lot of social uprising and violence, and I think we're going to see like strikes. Get your supplies in order. There's going to be breaks in the supply chain because there are going to be a lot of workers going on strike because they've had it. People everywhere, they've had it. People just across the board, they've just had it with all of the bullshit that's going on today. That's what I'm getting. Hmm. What? Four in Georgia, four in Chicago, four in Hawaii. Yes, that is definitely, it's definitely a message. Wow. And I'm getting kind of choked up. Okay. Oh, Peachy made some memes. Meme, 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 meme. Stock up on Dunny Roll. Oh, the movie they predicted. There's a movie like that? Oh, I've been like that, Peachy, where I'm just about to fall over. Yeah, throat chakra again. Get out of here, you guys. Get out. Not allowed on my throat chakra. I'm keeping my throat chakra for myself. Mm. Kami, 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 chameleon. You like my bit in the beginning there where I decided that they must have a time machine? See, that's it. It's the dumbest stuff. How can anybody vote for that? How could anybody vote for that? If you're voting for that, why? And nobody can actually explain why. Nobody has a good reason why they are voting for the Kami 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 chameleon. Nobody knows. Well, because of her policies. Nobody's ever said that. Said nobody ever. All I can think of is, yeah. Is John taking off? Thanks, John. We'll have to get together and do that show. How's Saturday? Grab the Rinkin Lincoln to grab the Rinkin Link. $15 of Trump hatred, huh? Good night. Kami Kami. Oh, you made a meme of Kami 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 chameleon as Big Sister. I don't know if she's that bright though. Yikes. So, baby, I got just so much in my mind. You know, I'm gonna have to make a show about it. I'm just gonna have to maybe just go into trance and just start saying what I see. But it's gonna be, you know how I said, and August said, hold my beer. Well, September comes in and is shooting up the place drunk, okay? September is completely crunk. Completely crunk. September comes in saying, hold my crack pipe, basically. That's all I can think of. Honestly, September is going to be wild, wild west, and that just proves it. And of course, you know, four has got to be a message because we had four dead in Ohio here. I'm from the land of four dead in Ohio. Huh, interesting, interesting. Yeah, Kama Camellia. September means seven, yeah. Even though it's the ninth month, they screwed everything up just so we couldn't keep it straight. Yeah, there's something about four. So, I'm going to look at four. Hang on. I'm going to look it up. And I'm not going to be able to see the comments, maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But I'm going to look up 444. Go. Angel number. Hmm. Well, angel numbers. I'm not sure these are angel numbers. Sign that the angels are with you, 444. Reassurance you're not alone and positive energy surrounds you. But of course, 444 is also, I know that 4 is, it's not giving, of course, any negative meanings. But, well, it's interesting because 444 usually means you're being protected by your angels. So we know that that's not what it means. It is a way to get our attention, however. Okay, in numerology, the number 4 is about creating something concrete or practical in your life. Think of the four pillars of a house. Now, see, to me, that is 4. It is the foundation of something. That's what supports the roof, he explains. Yes, to me, 4 is foundation. Compared to other numbers, 4 is the steady, and its structure, its first really, really stable structure. Mm. Hint from the universe telling you this is a time to create that structure in your life. If you have any wishes, try to tackle those from a pragmatic perspective. Don't ignore it. Oh, in numerology, 444 is a sign that what you've been preparing is going to happen imminently. It's a sign that what is being prepared is going to happen imminently soon. Wow. As long as you've been working on the strong foundation. The number is thought to be a message from the angels that everything you've been building is on the horizon and your determination will be rewarded. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, it's about manifesting. Wow. That whatever you're doing, it's like it's imminent. No, 666 is, Lewis, I've tried to tell people before, 666 is the number of mankind, and we got tagged with it because remember, Enlil thought we were noisy beasts. He called us the beasts. Or the people of this world. And I really kind of think that has something to do with the Sasquatch. Maybe we were more at the time more like the Sasquatch. I don't know. But he called us beasts. Hello, Brooke. Hi, Mac. Brooke. Brooke, do I know your sister's stream? I'm kidding. Brooke is such a pretty name. Okay, thank you. Hi, Crystal Lake. Falling in reverse with a jelly roll. Okay, if you insist, that's cool. uh, uh, or hairy backs, but really, yeah, 666 was mankind. So you know, people really mistake that, and if you study, remember, I studied a long time. I looked into this stuff. I followed that rabbit hole right down to the very bottom. Okay, who was God of the Bible? Who were the gods of the Bible? And there's more information coming out all the time because there's stuff coming up that we weren't allowed to know before that people are finally bringing up. But honestly, it's it's kind of crazy that we have to be the ignorant of our own history on the planet, our own freaking history. I have a feeling when people are apprised of what our history is like, it's gonna be pretty weird. Yeah, John took off. He's got a job tomorrow to go to. See, um, so yeah, Vegas in the house. How's it looking out there in Vegas? Oh, origami. I didn't see your origami video. You can put the link in here, Lewis. You can leave your links in here, people. Thank you, Brooke. Of course, the little pin is extra. Something I put on there. It's a black dragon with purple wings. I think that's kind of neat. Thanks. I like my scaly hat. You know what? It is so freaking hot in here. I am sorry, but I am going to have to go for just a minute. Chat among yourselves. I am going to have to go and put on, I think I may have to put on the fan. I may have to put on the air conditioning a little bit or something. I don't want to. No, I'll stick it out. I'll stick it out for a little while longer. It's hot. Falling in reverse reaction videos. Oh, that's interesting. Windsor, I don't know who that is, but hi, Woo Riders. You had a torrential downpour, man. I am telling you. Ah, um, you're still dealing with heat. Yeah, Arizona is. I hope it's nice there. Oh, the Y files. Yeah, the Y files are great. 140. Oh God. Dryer boater. Hi, greetings from Maine. Oh well, hello Maine. How you doing? Okay, yeah, you can link it. You can link your videos. Those of you who are mods can go ahead and link your videos in here, no problem. And let's see how that is. I'm gonna go to look at it a minute. This is open discussion night, so it's not letting me hit any links. Just annoying as hell. It's not coming up as a link for me. That used to come up as a link. Now it's not doing that. I'm gonna have to look at your channel. Let me go to the channel and see. Paranormal. How many normals? It's two of them, right? Two normals. I'm betting it's this one. Oh yeah, you can't hardly see. Wow. I was in one where you really couldn't see. I mean, it was just a complete blur. I was in one time and it was just crazy. Insane. Okay, hang on, let me give it a like. Okay. Back to business. A link to what happened in Hawaii. Well, I can't hit that link either. YouTube's not letting me hit links now. Not letting me use links as links. I have to go to the channel. Annoying as hell. But, yeah, it's funny. Every time they change something, it makes it less functional. A little bit less functional. Ooh, reflection strips. Cool. You made a crane from reflection strips. That's pretty cool, Lewis. Let me get plugged in here because otherwise my battery will get drained and that'll be disappointing. There. That's better. Okay. Oh, yeah, Woo. I wanted to say people liked it. Well, I'm really glad. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. You know what, though? I watched myself and picked myself apart. I picked apart the way I looked and everything because I was in kind of a hurry. I had a bunch of stuff happen and I tried to brush my hair and stuff. My hair actually looked good before I went on, but then somehow, right before I went on, it started falling and I thought I looked awful. So, next time I'm probably just going to solve all that by wearing some bangs or something. But, or a hat or something. Uh, but yeah, I think he's going to have me back on. It seemed like people liked it. I am going to start asking for money. And actually, yeah, I'm going to have to start saying there needs to be some equal exchange, folks. There needs to be some exchange. You know, it won't hurt you to. Those of you who are my Patreons and my paying Patreons, I really appreciate you. One of the other things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing the initiations for the Dragon Tribe. If you want to be part of that, let me know, in the comments here in the conversation that you're looking forward to that, and we'll hasten that. Mm, well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say, Brooke. Yeah, woo. Of course, and I double thought everything, and then I thought to myself, why am I doing this? I was giving advice to people not to do that. But it's true. We all have, to some extent, we all have this lack of self-worth thing that we have to fight through. And it's programmed. And we're just programmed with it. Okay, what attitudes, opinions, and judgments? This is a process, by the way, that I learned from Access Consciousness. And first, I'll ask you a question to bring up the energy. Then I'll ask you if you'd be willing to get rid of it. And if you would be willing to get rid of these attitudes, just say yes in your mind or aloud. I'm going to run a process. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we never do a good enough job? We can never do a good enough job, no matter what. It's never good enough. Um, would you be willing to uncreate and destroy everything that brings up? If yes, then I uncreate and destroy all that a godzillion times a godzillion. Pock and pod. That might take a layer off there. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for being a Patreon. Yeah, we do that. We hurt ourselves. Why do we do that? Hey, Angel Wingies. Yeah, it's shadow work. And when I was over there, I had to tell a couple people in the readings, it's like, dude, you got to do some shadow work. We got to do some shadow work a lot of times because we're just trained to be down on ourselves. It's like pre-installed. It's almost like we don't come in with that though. No, it's not pre-installed. We don't come in with that. But we learn it darn quick to be very, very critical of ourselves in our lives and our actions and everything we do. And so I decided maybe I'm not going to watch my own stuff. There are some, I was kind of surprised. Johnny Depp, they interviewed Johnny Depp, and they asked him what he thought of his videos, what he thought when he watched them. And you know what he said? Or, I mean, movies. And he said he never watches them. Never. He never watches himself. You know why? Probably he's got it right, though. Because what do? Your first thing you do is you start to pick apart everything. You start to pick yourself apart. I think he's got the right idea. Do your thing and then let it go out into the universe. And what's there is there. Watching it will only lead you to wonder. Yeah, I have trouble watching myself without being critical. Weird, huh? And I know it's a problem. I know it is. I mean, that's one of the first things that Lola Jones taught. Well, and actually Rika Zimmerman too. A couple of my teachers, three of them actually, they all were like, yeah, it's one of the worst things that we deal with is trying to get people to love themselves and not immediately put themselves down. I think it's part of our problem on this world. We put ourselves down so much in our minds all the time, and it brings us down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Isn't it something like that? Well, anyway. You know, the sound of my voice doesn't bother me. I got used to my voice as a singer having to play things back to edit or whatever. I got used to the voice. It's strange, though, isn't it, hearing your own voice? You never sound like you think you do. You never sound like you think you should sound. It's weird, man. I mean, I didn't think that it was, at first, you know what? At first I thought my voice had a lot of problems too. I mean, I was even criticizing my voice until I realized with my eyes closed, you know, and thinking, wondering, what, without knowing it was me, it would be great. Yeah. What is wrong with me, right? Well, what's right with you? You don't sound like a man, Chloe. You do not. And you do not sound like a bitter old lady, Hook. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm gonna slap you for talking about my friends that way. Don't make me come over there and kick your ass. And by the way, get off my lawn. You guys, I love you. Hey, I love you. Quit. 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 Quit talking about my friends that way. I'll sick cowboy on you. Not true. He's only got his front teeth, but he's got one fang tooth that's real sharp. Let me tell you. He'll give you some puncture marks. All right. My little boy. It's too hot for him. He doesn't like it. Yeah, you always sound different to yourself. You never sound the same. It's because of the way it echoes in your own head. Now, some of us who are very airheaded, we get that other echo chamber effect, and then it sounds great. But then again, I'm one of those people who does the voices and stuff. The cute little character voices. So I sound different anyway. I sound different anyway. I never sound quite the same when I'm in that mood. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need to get back on the horse and start looking for voice jobs. That's what I'm probably should be doing. What is woman like anymore? What does that even mean anymore? You know, I have heard some chicks from England that their voices are so low, I'm sure they're a guy, but they're not. Like, there was one actress from England, I don't know what her name was, but her voice was so freaking low, I was sure she was a man, but apparently not. I was sure she was actually a man. But, you know, things can happen to your voice to give you a very low voice, but some people find it sexy. Marlene Dietrich had a very low voice. Remember? So, you know, not everybody has the same. And here's the thing, scratchy voice. How many singers have that scratchy voice? And they're very good singers, and they're very popular. So there's somebody who thinks you're beautiful. There's somebody who thinks your voice is beautiful, is sexy. There are people who are gonna, and then there are also people who are going to hate you for no really good reason. Who gives a flying F at a rolling donut? You impersonate an old hag. Ah, ah, Andy Groove says he hates hot sleeping. Some weird voice tarot readers. Oh, okay. Hmm. Well, I know that if I were smoking sometimes, I would be able to do Janis Joplin quite a bit better. Even when I. But you know what? The funny thing was, even when I had the smoky voice, it was still, people considered it very pleasant. People actually liked my smoky voice. So it was not. Even then, people liked my voice, and so I had to just get over it. I had to get over it and become immune to bullshit. You know what? It's coming up as a link here on this screen on my tablet, but over here on my phone, it's not coming up as link. That's so annoying. Hey, Kiki. Ain't got no trouble in my life. Why is it coming up? I can't follow the link here. I will disappear. Over here on my phone, I could follow the link, but it's not coming up as a link. Yeah, there is. There is a price for it. Yes. Well, Steven Tyler, that's his hallmark voice. And I guess he injured his voice somehow. Who knows? Maybe he sounds like just a typical white guy now. Wouldn't that be weird? So to hear Steven Tyler just talk like a Like some nasally white guy. That'd be weird. Well, he is a white guy as far as I know, but I mean, somebody from Nebraska maybe. I don't think that he'd sound good. Love you, Stephen. Hope you recover soon. Oh, I did rock and roll. I sang rock music. I sang heavy metal too. I've even sung heavy metal before. I used to sing like Godsmack, and I've sung all kinds of things. And honestly, if you do it right, it's not going to rip up your voice. You just have to do it right. And there was a speech therapist who hit me up one time after a show and said, "Do you ever have any soreness in your throat when you do that?" And it's like, no. She says, "Ah, you've learned how then, because um, there are ways to do that you're not destroying your voice, but otherwise you are ruining your vocal cords." Well, yeah, but there are ways to do it that you're not. So it just takes some practice. But I'll tell you, I have been having problems with my throat chakra, for sure. Having to clear it all the time. I ain't been doing any extracurricular activity, folks. We used to tease each other. Oh, who you been dating? Crate. Isn't that some kind of serpent? I don't know, but he's feisty enough, he'll come up with something. Jason in the house. Jason wants a new moon reading? We're not doing readings tonight, babe. I put my cards away. We'll give you a reading when I see you. Lane Staley. Wow, what a voice, right? Chris Cornell, yeah. Right. It's a funny thing when somebody says, "Who's your favorite actor?" Something like that. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know stuff like that anymore. I don't know. Who's your favorite singer? Currently? There's so many, I can't pick one. I cannot pick I cannot pick one person out of the pile of many wonderful things that I've experienced over my lifetime, which has been a fairly long lifetime at this juncture. How am I to pick one person? Well, that's one of the reasons we're here. The Holy Spirit or Demiurge. What? That came out of left field. Guitar players. Who's your favorite guitar? Who's your favorite painter, artist? Very hard to pick a favorite. Me. I really like my own work. I'm sorry, I really do. One of the reasons That was somebody's pet, and I made him into a dragon. That was somebody's little blue lizard pet. I don't know, what is he, an iguana or something? Ingrid Malmsteen, yeah. I always like Johnny Depp. He does good work. He's a good one. Come to think of it, if I'm going to be picking people out of just nowhere. Picking people from a hat that I like, he comes floating up as one of the first names I'd list in the list. Yeah, and I think it's, but he is also adorable when he was younger. Now, you know what? I really wonder, though. There's something about him that just doesn't seem like the same Johnny Depp. I'm wondering if something happened to Johnny Depp. You tell me, though. I don't know what's going on with Johnny Depp. He's different. You think something happened to him? Maybe. I think something happened to a lot of people. Um, who did I think of as being really good? I don't know. David, of course, as far as singers, musicians. David and Prince, both very talented. Um, women, Janis Joplin was amazing. Her range was incredible. Freddie Mercury's range was incredible. Actually, Bono's range is incredible, though. I have to say, I don't like his politics, but Bono's voice is. He has an incredible range. I have trouble singing some of his songs. I have to start in the right place or I can't finish. He has a very amazing range. And I'm trying to think of actors and actresses. I don't know. I'm terrible that way. You met a car salesman that looks like Johnny Depp. Cool, Kiki. Ooh, take a car for a test drive with somebody who looks like Johnny Depp. Yeah, he did. He aged overnight. I noticed that. Oh, Concrete Blonde, yeah. Whoa. Amber Turd just, she just, I'm sorry. I don't know. Uh, isn't Chris Cornell one of the ones that died? Because if so, we can get a hold of him. A lot easier to get a hold of them once they're gone. Hmm. Once they passed on, probably we can find Chris if he's not too busy. David's been around a lot. Something's up. I don't know. You know what? We're going to see, I'm sorry, but we're going to see a lot of people pass on again. We're going to have another wave of people leaving the planet, leaving the matrix. They're going. A lot of people are leaving. Hmm. Don't believe you what? Don't believe what, sweetie? Maybe I missed some of your chat. Oh, hooked on adrenochrome. Yeah, it's too bad about him. No, I believe you. Could be, sure. I think they all probably, so many of them were sacrificed. Yeah. No, that would be why he's different. Either that or they killed him and sent in a clone. Yeah. You know what really is hard is I'm getting to the age where all of the bands that I grew up with, all the music, they're all dying off. All of the people that I listened to and looked at, they're all dying off. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. To think, yeah, everybody that I listen to, they're dying off. Mm. Alice Cooper's still around. But then again, he cleaned up his act and, quit drinking and stuff, got sober. So I think he's still around, but he's ancient. He's not doing movies. Yeah, you know what? There are people that are absolutely. There are absolutely people who are turning their back on Hollywood. There's going to be more. Because I've heard several people now. They're saying, "No, I've had it. I'm not going back." Well, they were in a band. I think it was called the Hollywood Vampires. Alice Cooper, Johnny Depp, Steve Tyler, several other of the old timers. Some of my favorite people were in the band called the Hollywood Vampires. If you ever, and Johnny Depp is a good singer and he's a good guitar player. Ozzy, yeah. A lot of people are getting disillusioned. But what does that mean? They're losing their illusions. They're losing their illusions. Sharon, wow, Ozempic has certainly done a number on them. At first, it helps, but then they start getting Ozempic face, where they start looking really gaunt and really too thin. They get too thin. And they're on it for the rest of their life, or they start to gain weight again. How would you like that? So basically, they're addicts. They're Ozempic addicts. Yeah, his daughter doesn't look good either anymore. For a while, she was actually looking pretty nice, and then just all that just went right into the nope. Too bad. Um, Jack. Who's Jack? Jack who? Oh. Oh, okay. He's a Ghostbuster. How interesting. My, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. Yeah, the cats were killing all the rats that had the plague. They were just. People are so smart. You know, I told you again. I'll tell you again. Every plague. Every plague. None of them were natural. None of them were ever natural. And we can start to see them used for war purposes in the Bible. Who was that God, actually? The war god of the Bible was actually Enlil or one of his family. I'm convinced because it was all very warlike. And the plagues that were sent to Egypt, that was war. The flood was war. The plagues are all war. I don't think any of them are natural. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get your hoof out of here. I think he's got hoof in mouth. No. What time? Our time? Oh, it's about 11:47 here. I got a little bit more time in me. What do you mean by our time is running out? Well, I have been feeling there is a great change about to happen. Great, great, great change. Now, my question is these people that were killed, were they good guys or bad guys? Who were they? I know the that a while back there was a plane that went down, and it was full of whistleblowers, people who were going to talk about the plague that happened a little while ago. Their plane went down. They're never heard from again. So I think it matters who are these for in each case. GMO humans, well, yeah, we are. Hate to say it, we're GMO. We're GMO, our bodies, not our souls, of course, our spirits, but our bodies are GMO. And tweaked by lots of species, actually, have been messing with our genome. So, including the reptilian. So we have a lot of, hey, Sav, how you doing? Yo! Yo, Sovereign. So, well, yeah. But I mean, even the Sasquatch are messed with. So, everybody on this planet has been messed with, and one of the ways they do it is with bacteria. Yeah. Not for me. Till 2020, life was, well, understandable, starting to be understandable until 2020. But remember, I told everybody 2020 was going to be weird. We're going to start to see the truth. And that is when a lot of shit started, isn't it? We're going to start to see what's really going on. And that is when a lot of stuff started. Yep. I've been right so far. And September is going to be, if like I said, if August was saying hold my beer, September is the crazy meth head coming in saying hold my pipe. Or crackhead. It's coming in shooting. Crazy. It's going to get crazy. But we're going to have more and more. It's going to be exposed. Things are going to be exposed more and more and more. October. Oh my God. It's just ramping up. I mean, it seems to be just ramping up. I think we get a little break somewhere along the line, but yeah, it just keeps ramping up. Gets a little crazier and a little crazier and a little crazier and the invisible helicopters, yeah, weird, huh? Isn't that weird? Yeah, I know what you mean. And I'll look out and I'll like, where are they? Stealth. Yep. Oh, the next 9 months. Oh, yeah. Well, even after Mr. T comes back. Well, they're going to try and stall that. They're going to try and forestall that. They're going to try and off him so many different ways. I've seen them. None of them are going to work. I don't think any of them are going to work. I think they're trying to provoke. I think our idiots in office right now are trying to provoke Putin and trying to provoke him into WW3 because usually people will not, the Americans will not change presidents, will not change the incumbent out when we're having war. But in this case, I think if it looks like war, I think people are even going to vote for T even that much more. Because do we really think that chameleon is gonna be able to handle that? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I know. What? Biden is coming to your town, Angel Wings, just to talk to the electric company about energy. What? Ah! You know, and I know something's up with that, Angel Wings. Man, I'd be prepared for anything if I were you. None of that. None of that really works. Yeah, Green New Deal bullshit. We gotta have we gotta have somebody with some smarts, somebody with a brain, and she does not qualify. I'm sorry. You know, there is somebody who does her, who like does their version of Kami, and really well. She has that really condescending tone, and she has the cackle down. She was giving people pointers on how to do the Kami cackle. It starts kind of low and then goes up. And then she gets her hands into it. I swear, she does look like a witch sometimes when she's doing that. It's like, mm. Just like the Pied Piper led rats through the street, dance like a marionette, swaying to the symphony of destruction. You take a mortal man, put him in control. Yeah. Thank God we're dragons. And yeah. In a world of stupid people, be a dragon. In a world of lizards, be a dragon. Yeah. Sweating bullets. Hmm. could be where she could be sweating bullets. It'd be really weird to be sweating chickens. Megadeth, yes, monkey socks. M socks. Yep, I'm not wearing any monkey socks. Zoinks. Barbecue dragon wings, 99.9, oh, $99. $99 for an order of, isn't that like Bronto Burgers or something? I don't know, man. Chicken socks, yeah. Well, and then they had the flying, what was it? Flying spiders. I'm like, you can't be serious. Spiders that build parachutes. I'm like, and just drop out of nowhere. Big ones. To get big. It's like, no. I'm nothing out of that. But supposedly, they're on this continent now. Yes, we do have dragon friends to help us. Yeah, I had them too. I had chicken socks. And dweezels. You know what? Back then, the way that we immunized people, our parents would have us play with other kids that had the dweezels and the chicken socks so that we would catch it, all get sick at once, and then have immunity so we wouldn't have to worry about it. Still got a scar on your nose from chicken socks. Whoa. Kitty! Hey, meow. 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 I saw Phantom of the Opera up at the Plantagenet Theater. That was interesting. Boy, it was during the winter, though, in Canada, and I really found out what a Canadian winter was like. It was horrible. I would never. I'm sorry, I'm not moving to Canada up that far. It's just too bloody cold. I mean, I was wanting to dive into a snowdrift to get warm when the wind blew. That Arctic wind is terrible. I don't know how they live. Walking the cat. That must be interesting. We walked our cat along with our dog, but the cat mostly was just hiding up in the trees and jumping out at the dog and hiding in the bushes and jumping out at the dog, and you just like playing with the dog. I've been to Louisiana in the winter. Yeah, I've been to Louisiana in winter, but when you guys go through was um, rainy periods, holy cow! I was down there, and I got stranded down there for what was it? Yeah, I got stranded down there for Mardi Gras. Wow. But mostly it was nice. The weather was actually pretty nice. Hmm. Michael Jackson's another one that just got a bad deal. I mean, I don't believe he did anything to any children. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, and I don't believe it. I'm sorry, don't believe it. And the reason he looked light is he had vitiligo, which is a skin condition, just exactly what he said, and it'll eventually turn a black person white. It's very patchy looking. It looks terrible. So he had to wear makeup to kind of even it out. And you can see pictures where it's obvious that he had vitiligo. There are pictures of people found where you can see some of the patchiness on parts of his body that are exposed that you don't normally put makeup on. So he didn't really have much of a choice. Remember, see, vitiligo can come on you after you get this very traumatic thing happen to you, and that is what happened when his hair caught on fire. Remember, he had his hair catch on fire, and he had to have, I'm positive that he had to have some reconstructive things happen because of that. My guess is it probably took most of his hair, and his actual hair, I don't know if it ever grew back. Possibly not. He possibly had a lot of stuff done. So his body was just, he went through a lot. You can't just have patchy skin and go out as Michael Jackson, though. I mean, people expect, he didn't like to disappoint his audience. I don't know. Lewis, you saw an orange thing last night? Sure it wasn't a crazy orange cat? See, that's interesting. That's what I'm telling you. Michael Jackson left a whole bunch of money to a burn victim that he said was his new best friend. It's very suspicious. I really wonder about that. I really wonder about that. Go look at the pictures. I'm thinking something happened. Something happened. Well, Danny, depends. Is it funny? Will we laugh or will we block you? Give it a shot. All that can happen is either you get blocked or you don't. No, I'm in USA right now. Andy Groove is locked and loaded already, so it better be funny. Dance! Dance! He's all ready for you. Okay, I'm ready to laugh. Yesterday it was something else. Why don't bicycles stand up? See, I don't understand that because they have a kickstand and so they do stand up. Did I just ruin your joke? I probably did. Okay, but I'll ask anyway. Yeah, they have a kickstand. My crowd is too smart for this shit. What's the punchline? Maybe they just don't do stand-up comedy. I do sit-down comedy. Standing up wears me out. Why did the moron cut his toilet in half? Oh, they're too tired. Okay. Okay, well, that's a clean joke. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. That's a clean joke. It passes. Indy doesn't have to delete it now. We've had some trolls tonight. We've had trolls and trolls and trolls. So they've been, they got itchy trigger fingers. So to those of you who are not trying to be trolls, forgive my staff. They've had their share of trolls recently, so we've had bunches of them. How do you tell if an Amish girl is any good at what? Oh, 'cause his half-assed brother was. Oh my gosh. Hook. Oh, okay. I don't know, Danny. That one, it never would cross my mind to even ask a question, but I'll ask. How do you know? Oh, uh, really yummy burger. Oh, hi. Uh, okay. Well, that also applies to people from West Virginia. Okay, I'll tell a bad joke. Nasty joke. What is a West Virginia version? One that can outrun her male relatives. It's a girl that can outrun her male relatives. Unfortunately, in some places, that's just all too true. What's Michael Jackson's favorite salad dressing? I don't know. You tell me. Neverland Ranch. Ah, okay. Ranch. That was kind of a ranchy answer. How old are you, Danny? Brooke. Yes, what kind of burger is that? Yummy. Hmm? We can tell jokes. We can dance if we want to. You can leave your friends behind. Your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful because this is great. How does Michael know when it's time to come home? Oh dear. Hmm. That's okay, Danny. You know, it isn't bothering me. It's just my mods have had enough of trolls for one night, and there's just too freaking many trolls out tonight. That's all. Nothing against you personally, hun. They're just touchy because we had like a bunch of them come in at once. And they were like clicking right and left to keep from like spewing all over the chat. So sorry about that, hon. You didn't do anything wrong. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. You can hang if you want. It's okay. I am not as incendiary as some. You know what? It's so funny. I went to somebody. I got to tell you, I went looking around at other streams that come up on my, you know, they come up on my feed. And I went to this one, and she's an Aussie, and she is very angry. She's a reader, very angry. I'm not going to mention any names, but I just at first I was very intrigued. She's cursing her way through the whole thing. She can't hardly get through 5 minutes without a four-letter word. But I was finding it interesting to watch, kind of. Uh, she, but she had a bunch of trolls, and so she got mad at me, and I launched. I wanted to know if we could ever, what was she like? How easily triggered? Pretty easily triggered. Very easily triggered. Very very easily triggered. Because I wasn't saying anything really mean or anything, but she was threatening to boot me. So, oh, come on, Danny was okay. He wasn't that bad. He didn't say anything. Yeah, if that's the worst people we get in here tonight, we're doing great. He wasn't bad. But she was like hair trigger. I mean, some guy had come in and just been a total ass hat, and I guess I didn't know I just came in the end, and she was just very triggered. So I almost got thrown out of it. I tried to explain it to her, but she wasn't having it. She got very angry. She thought I was telling her how to run her channel and stuff, and I don't really give a fuck how you run your channel. I don't care. That wasn't the point at all. I just wanted to see how easily, if she was going to be triggered by what I said, then she's way too volatile for me to ever come on that, to ever be listening to that channel. Way too volatile. So, and then I know there was another guy, and it sounded pretty good. He was playing music, and he said he was a elf lord or something, and elf king, elf prince, something. And he told me to F off 90 Ways to Sunday too, because of something or other I said, and I'm like, oh yeah. When I said, well, I'm God and you're God too. Oh gosh, you can't say that. And if you can't say that, if I can't just say that and not say you have to believe me, I'm not saying you have to believe me. I'm just saying that's my opinion. And if you can't handle that, then I guess we're not going to be friends because you can't handle it. You can't handle anything, that disagrees with you. But yeah, there are some people that just, wah, ha, ha, ha. That just freaks them right out. So we'll see. Bad attitude reader. D has great energy, you're just immature. Can't touch this. Bom, 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 bom. Can't touch this. Happy new moon. Yes, we are still in the new moon period. Time to do your affirmations. Write your prosperity checks. So you know what the prosperity check is? That's when you write yourself a check for extra money or whatever it is you need. You just write yourself a check and sign it Law of Abundance. Ooh, I think I'm going to do that. That reminds me. I think I'm going to do that. What, Brooke? Brooke isn't doing anything, is she? You guys, please. Be gentle if they're not saying anything bad. Brooke is talking about what I said. Just, everybody just calm the fuck down. Let's have some fun. It's okay. Brooke, you're okay. You're fine. Yes, I was talking about a mean reader. That's what it was. Yeah. Brooke, no, I got it entirely. I totally got you, Brooke. Don't worry. No, you're cool. Don't worry about it. Everybody just. If people are different, just let them be different as long as they're not being mean. Okay? Just, you know. Let's just be peaceful as much as possible until we really only bring out the big guns when you need them, choose your fights and stuff. Because we can't delete everybody who's not quite like us. I mean, there's a chance they might listen in and decide. A lot of people, there are people that walk in here and they don't know what we're doing, but then they listen. They're like, hey, I've got that. Like Brooke. Brooke was one of them that walked in as Mac and just, hey, I know how to, I had these experiences. So, you know, let people get adjusted a little bit. Be kind of laid back about it a little bit, just a little. I don't think Danny was trying to be harmful at all. I was on my edge too. I was waiting, but no, he was. He didn't say anything bad, really, that bad. He didn't swear or anything or say anything bad about me, so. Thanks, Brooke. You know, you're, yeah, Brooke has been fine. She hasn't been doing anything untoward. I mean, Scotty, you know what? Honestly, Scotty going into some chats the way Scotty is, I I'm used to him. You're used to him. We're all used to Scotty. But he'd get himself in trouble. If I didn't know Scotty and he just came walking into my chat acting like that, I'd be on my edge too. Like, what the fuck is this guy up to? Very questionable. But we know Scotty, so we know he's just the way he is. He's not a bad guy. Yeah, some of us just trigger people, don't mean it. So kind of, think about it before we actually block anybody. We don't want to block everybody in the whole goddamn world. Yeah. I mean, Scotty he can be quite ornery. Very ornery. And say extremely naughty things. And if we didn't know better, we might see him as a troll. But we know he doesn't mean it that way. So, at least I don't think so. So think about that. It's like there are people that just come off that way. Maybe I come off that way sometimes. Here's another one you want to trigger anybody, come in and say anything about Jesus. Anything, good or bad. People will be instantly triggered. That's like a number one triggering name there. You start talking about Trump and Kemi, and you'll trigger somebody. There's just certain things that are going to trigger. So some of those people coming in were looking to trigger somebody, I think. Yeah, we miss Scotty. What the hell happened to Scotty? W. Griffin Shreds. Name a car for an edit. Now look, I don't know what that means. Can anybody tell me what he's talking about? Didn't you ask me that before? For an edit? I don't know what that means. What does he mean for an edit? Block party. Yeah, we had a block party earlier. A good one, Indy. My channel is... Guys, can I ask you, please? Can we get... I want 1,000 members so I can do some stuff. I want at least 500. Think we can make it to 500? Oh, is that what it was about? Holy cow. I can't find Wayne now. Wayne's World, Wayne's World. It's interesting. Wayne, it means to diminish. How interesting that we'd name a kid that. Wayne. Waning moon. Actually, we're in the waxing moon. The moon is having its waxy buildup right now. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they're, I think people are just on edge in general. I'm getting that it's on purpose. We have stuff that is going on purpose to make people easier to trigger. And I think they want unrest. I think that the ones that are screwing around, they want. Oh, here's Cowboy coming out. He's having his coming out party. Come on. He's coming out from under the bed. It's finally gotten cool enough. Or he's hungry, one or the other. Where are you? You're supposed to be up here for the show. Your fans want to see you. Let's see if I can get a quick. No, it's too far. I can't turn the camera that far. What about the rants? Come on, Cowboy. Everybody wants to see your butt. Everybody wants to see where you got no tail. Everybody wants to see that beautiful lack of a tail. Come on. It looks so funny because I'm so used to cats with tails, you know? And he has not. It's one little vertebra, one little teeny tiny vertebra. Kitty, kitty. Cowboy. Oh, you're drinking that water down like a champ. My gosh, I gotta fill his water again. He's got a water tower. He's got his own little auto watering thing, and it's pretty big. It's got a. He's drunk a whole gallon of water since last time. Holy cow! But it's been hot. Mr. Meow Manx. You've heard of Meow Manx. It's Meow Manx. In fact, Brooke, you know what? Leave a comment in after this comes up. Okay, video comes up, because it's not letting me do it right now. But I was going to go ahead and make you a mod because you've been around enough to become a mod. Really, Brooke, you've been here often enough. You've never done anything. You can. I think she could be a mod. But yeah, it's not allowing me to do that. They want you to have chicken dinners. Kiki says she thinks you need some chicken dinner. Ooh, chicken. Ooh, yeah, he's always around for rotisserie chicken, aren't you? Aren't you, little mew cake? Come on. Come on, baby. Let him see your butt. There you go. Tailless cat butt. There you go. Mr. Manx. There he is, Mr. Super Cat. People want to make sure you're a happy kitty. People want to see that happy cat there. He's a happy boy. He's got lots of love, that's for sure. He's got an automatic cat box, so it's always clean. He's got automatic water. He's always got water. And he gets petted all the time. So he gets lots and lots of love. And he's purring like nobody's business. Can you hear it? I don't know if you can hear it. Purr, 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 purr. He spends most of his time purring. He's might be going for the purring championship next. He might. He's already won the snoozing gold and the lounging. Now I think he's going to go for the purring championship. There's my little boy. Sweet little boy. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. He is pretty good. He doesn't cause much trouble. He's very good. Mm-hmm. He gets all kinds of good food. Rotisserie chicken. Rotisserie chicken. Oh boy. He doesn't eat much of it though. Funny thing is he loves it. He loves the smell. He doesn't eat a whole lot of it though. Just a few bites, but... And now this is another thing about him. He's decided that he wants me... Oh, now he's going behind me. He's going to hide behind me. He's going to lay on his cowboy pillow. Yep, he's on his cowboy pillow. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, we are. We're both lucky. We're lucky we found each other. The cat distribution system did work. Cat redistribution system worked just fine for us, didn't it, cowboy? He's happy being here. I swear, when I met him, he was not a happy cat, and he wasn't with his old mom. I saw him a couple times. He was not a happy guy. He had great big mats in his fur. They didn't know how to take care of him. They had him on the wrong food. You need to give him good food. If you give him good food, keep them groomed nice, keep them clean, they're actually great. They're going to be great pets. They're going to be great friends, right? But, you know, you piss off your cat, he's going to go poop in your shoe. Don't poop in any shoes, okay? Mm-hmm. No, you're not going to do anything like that. You're a good boy. You're such a good cat. I've had so little trouble with him. It's amazing. I mean, but he's an older cat. And really, once again, please consider getting yourself an older cat if you want a cat. Get one that's grown because they're harder to home. Get a black cat. They're harder to home. Consider a cat that would be otherwise hard to home. Sometimes, quite often, they turn out to be the best cats. They turn out to be wonderful pets. Meow, you're agreeing? Rehomed you and you're just perfect for me. Yeah, you're Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect. See, now he's got to be over on this side. He got purred on one side, and now he's got to be over on this side and get pets on this side. Now you can see his spots a little better. Handsome. Anyway. Oh, the octopus? Yeah, where did I put the octopus? I can't remember what side I have the octopus. Yeah, I got a little octopus up there on my shoe case. My shoe rack. And then his girlfriend, the white cat doll, is over there. I've got a white kitty cat that purrs and meows and stuff. And he thinks she's kind of strange smelling, but kind of a cute girl. Oh, the Tengu. Oh, yeah, yeah. Really? Yeah, yeah. Strange smelling cat. Well, it's plastic and fake fur. So she wouldn't smell like a cat at all. She's basically a cat doll. So he was kind of confused when he first came up on her. It's like, wow, strange chick. You know. I baby octopus are delicious. However, I'm having trouble having octopus again after I probably won't have octopus again. Maybe, I don't know. It is good though. It is good. You guys, I gotta tell you, we need to do some intention work. Oh yeah, calamari is good. Oh yeah. If it's done right, it's really good. Calamari. If it's done wrong, it's like eating rubber bands. We need to do some intention work, and since it's new moon, we need to think about this. They're gonna try and steer us into WW3. We need to intend and make sure that they don't do that crazy shit, okay? Because they're gonna try. we're not going to have the WW3 all out, you know, nuke thing, a scenario that some people are thinking of. There may be a few dirty booms launched at some places. That's not going to be pretty, okay? That may happen. It may look like it's going to be a full-scale WW, but that's going to be avoided. It may come right down to the wire. I don't know. We're going to try and head it off, though. And so let's just keep a thought. And also, we need a little help because it looks like both Bobby and Donnie are both being targeted. They, it's desperation time. Really need to intend that both of them are protected. That everybody's protected because there are some people that are going to try and still want to throw this election. So, now what it represents, how we vote is going to represent how awake we are. Like if most of us were still going to vote for Cami, the Galactics are going to know we're not ready. We're not we're not ready to wake up. We're not waking up fast enough. Or not that we're not ready, it's that we're not waking up fast enough. That's what it more is. Where people aren't awake and ready to know the truth. But they're going to be rudely shaken awake then in that case, okay? But at least a vote for T is a vote for at least you're awake, okay? You got some idea. You still got a thinking process in your head, right? That's how it counts. And if you know that they're going to try and screw around with it, that's extra points. So it's kind of their way of telling how awake we are. Thanks. Thanks, Brooke. Yeah, well, we need to go for what's best for our country. And not everybody's going to have, you know what? The personalities aren't always going to appeal to you of the people who are. Some people are good at some things, and how can I put it? Actually, he's. It's kind of like getting used to Scotty. At first, once again, at first you wonder about him, right? But then you kind of get used to him, and you're like, no, he's not a bad guy. Come on, he's not. He's a good guy. He's just different. He's just got a different way of talking, and but he's not a bad guy, really. He's a good guy. So it's kind of been that way with Trump. At first, I couldn't stand him. But as time goes on, I'm kind of like watching what he does, and actions speak louder than words. I mean, he's the one that showed up to the Gold Star family's memorial. He's the one that went to Salem or Palestine, East Palestine. He'll go do stuff like that. He seems like he gives a damn. He really does. Whereas the other guys didn't do any of that, and they still haven't. Yeah, Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he can, if he can do the job, and he was doing a pretty good job up until the abomination came along, the Wu Flu. I don't like that name very well, though. Yeah, Wuhan flu. He was doing pretty good up till then, and if we would have had another 4 years, I think we would have been doing very well in this country. And I almost wish they'd give him 8 years to get things straightened out. But I know that things are going to be different. I'm still worried about Vance. He seems odd. I don't know. He seems like an odd choice there, and I know why they picked him. It seems odd though. I just don't get a good feeling. Yeah. Don't you like the way he says China? He's not going to let us become the untied states of Chinerica, which is what I think Bitey wants us to do. And Kami, Camellia. She'll be anything you want her to be, anything that's going to get votes, anything at all. She, you know what? If she thought she could get more votes by being transgen, she probably would. But she's already passing for black woman. So, passing for black. Sorry. But we know the truth. You're Indian. Your dad certainly, if there is any black blood, it's way back. How did she get a free pass? They're that terrified of what Donald is going to do. They put anybody in there. They put anybody in their dog. Walls is just about gone, though. Actually, you know what? If they if they would put the jackass that some of these people wrote in on, that would be smarter. But oh, that's another thing. I kind of see people are reflected in their pets. Now, Cowboy is very loving, laid back. He's my cat. So, of course, he's going to be kind of a laid back, loving kitty. Joe's dog has bit a lot of people. And so that should have tipped people off right there. F you, little Joe Blue, you, and your mean little puppy dog, too. That's right, we know you're gone, you and the jackass you rode in on. F you, little Joe Blue, you and your whole family, too. I was kind of writing that song. Really? That's cool. A psycho and lover. And the pug is a nervous wreck. Well, as long as they're not out biting people. My cat, Maui, was a scare. She was like a guard cat, but she was easily triggered. And she'd growl at people like a guard dog and hiss. Well, I was that way too. That was the way I felt internally in that neighborhood. It was a good neighborhood to be that way. Pretty scary neighborhood in some regards. I don't know how I lived there that long. I really don't know. I don't know how I survived it. But I was a very beloved figure in Kent. I sang on the street corner for years, getting to know people. I was in the art scene and in the music scene. And so there were many people who knew Ocean and loved Ocean. And so they kind of helped. But where I moved to was probably one of the worst places in Kent. And after my homelessness, I was just glad to have a piece of carpet to pull up and lay down on and go to sleep with a key that locked the door and wouldn't let anybody else in. I was happy for a long time. For a little while there, anyway, you know. I was happy to just rest. I had a broken leg, too, during that time. I had so much happen to me, I don't even know how I did it. Yeah. Alice. Your sweet little Alice, huh? Yeah, we get so attached to our animals. But they do kind of, they kind of reflect us a lot. Mine here, he is so lazy though, so maybe that's saying something about me too. He likes to sleep a lot. Then again, all cats do. I guess I'm a cat too. I love to sleep when I can get it the chance. I spend so much time not being able to sleep. Whenever I get the chance, man. If I get the chance to sleep, I'm sleeping. Although I can't always sleep, sometimes I cannot do it. Ah. And that's when it's good to have edibles. Oh, Jack Russell's. Isn't that the kind that Paris Hilton had? You know, I had a friend that got a Jack Russell Terrier, but he was a barker. He was just a yipper. He was one of the yap types. And I mean, he was the yappinest dog. She could not have a conversation on the phone. If anybody walked by the place, you know, just on the sidewalk, anything, he'd just go off. For like 15 minutes, she couldn't shut him up. We couldn't even have a fucking conversation. It's really hard, you know. So what are you gonna do though? Some of them, they're bred that way. Hmm. Oh, he barks and is aggressive, but sweet to his family. Hmm. Well, my cat was aggressive, but sweet to me and our friends. People who she knew that were nice to her. She was a sweet kitty, but everybody else, she was, grrr, stay away. But that was the neighborhood I was in, so what you gonna do? Anyway, loves, I've been on for over 3.5 hours now. I I wanted to come on. I said I was coming on tonight. He does look like Wishbone. Speaking of loving to sleep, you know what? I've got to tell you guys though. By the way, I am looking for other places to talk. Maybe make a little coin too. I mean, some of these places might pay. Um, but I am looking for other places to speak. So keep me in the loop if you know anybody that might need a speaker of my ilk. Um, and I gotta say, I have been feeling a wave lately, and I hope you are feeling it too. And sometimes all I do is just sit in my easy chair. All I'm doing is just sitting in my easy chair listening to some frequency music, looking out the window at the sunset or whatever, or the landscape or whatever out there. The parking lot, there's a parking lot with landscape behind it. But, um, but and I feel so, I am starting to feel bliss. It's so unusual. It caught me off guard. It's only started in the last few weeks. But every now and then I'd catch this wave of bliss. It'd be like I'd lean back in my easy chair and just, ah, bliss. If you're not having that, you probably will. Keep going, keep raising your energy. Because that blissful feeling, it's wonderful. It's like a vacation. I want more of that. There will be a time when we'll have a lot of bliss. We'll have more bliss than not. And it'll be just doing everyday stuff. We'll be so glad to just be cooking, maybe even just washing dishes. It'll be just so blissful. We'll have our hands in warm water and just be blissful over it. Because we're not worried about tomorrow. We're not getting harassed by these otherworldly assholes. And in that time, more and more I'm able to do that. I'm able to I'm cooking and I'm just blissful cooking. I'm, ah, this is nice. Just cooking. Just petting the cat. Just leaning back in my easy chair. And I feel that feeling of bliss. So it can happen. I still have shit going on, but you know, you can have it too. And I really hope you cultivate it. So, the ants are moving. Oh, moving ants off your desk. There were ants on your desk? Okay, loves, just keep raising that frequency. Eventually, you're going to get to where you get that bliss wave. When you do, I want to hear about it. Okay? But it's coming. When it happens. And to some of us, the other thing is be careful. This may happen to you as you change. You may go through a period where when you first wake up, reality is just not real. You wake up from a sound sleep and you can't walk, literally. You have to hold on to the walls and you have to ground for a full 5 minutes before you move. Okay, if that happens and you get up and you're feeling dizzy, you need to ground before you get up and you need to be prepared to hold on to the walls. Some of us have been going through that and it's part of the change. Now, if it's really bad and it's not going away after 5 minutes, then you get it checked for, you better get out of there because you may have a gas leak or something. But if you have a carbon monoxide thing that isn't going off and you feel that way, then you need to just ground before you try to get up and walk around, because I swear I was holding on to the doors and the walls and everything for a while. Like I get up, I have to go to the bathroom, I'm having to hold on to things to make my way in there. It was just like, where is what this gravity shit is weird. Where's the top? Where's the bottom? It was very odd. So this could happen, and I'm just warning you. And the bliss wave, you'll like that. You'll really love the bliss wave. Just remember, you got to pull yourself out sometime. It's very hard to pull yourself out of the bliss wave, though. I did it tonight, though, to come in here. Hey, Data Girl. How you doing? Hey, I got to ask you, Data Girl. Are you guys still having the get-togethers online where you are selling your stuff? You still doing that? Tired and crazy dreams. Oh, you got a bliss wave? Cool. Yeah, I love it when it hits, but it's just like, whoa, what's this? What's going on? Is there something wrong? No, it's bliss. Hey! It's so, it's so unknown. Let me pet that little belly there. How's that? Is that good? Here, I'll give you some bliss. Right here. Right here. Here's some bliss. And there, you see that little kitty there? There's some bliss. He loves his belly rub. He is just in bliss right there. He'll take that for an hour or more. That little cat right there. Cool. It's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's really worthwhile to let that in. The ends of doom. Yeah, now he wants some more. You want some more? You want Mom to just sit here for an hour rubbing your belly while I talk to people? Yeah, so in about 15 minutes I'm closing it down. That'll be 3 hours. The end so doomed. Sweet little meow. Mm-hmm. I want love. I want love, meow, Mom. Right, meow. And I'm here for it. It's wonderful. Yeah, maybe I'll even shut down a little earlier than that because, yeah, he's wanting love. He's wanting to be cuddled and he's wanting his belly rubbed and he's saying, Mom, it's time to go to bed now. Need to close everything down and pet the cat. Wow. Yeah, nice purring background purrs. I still gotta record him and put it on a loop. He's got a nice purr. Purr, 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 purr. Make a nice loop out of it. That'd put anybody to sleep. Nice relaxing purr. hmm I'll have to download a sound program to do that. Yeah, I should put out some ASMR. Do you guys think I should put out some ASMR? I think so. I might do that. People say I've got a nice soft voice. I think I could probably do ASMR. I think I'd probably be pretty good at it. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, why not, right? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get that to happen. Okay, loves, it's about time. We've been on for 2 hours and 48 minutes and some seconds, and I am getting kind of drifting off, kind of that sort of thing. That means it's probably time for me to go get some sleep and pet the cat and yeah, yeah, I was thinking of that too. Oh, cool. How did it go? Okay, everybody, love you. Remember that you're divine. And remember, you can drive this matrix. You can write code. You can input. Please focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Okay? Keep thinking about what you want to see happen. I've gotten it. Oh, I wanted to tell you. I did it again. Getting these full print shirts. I intended that it become available to me somehow. To get that full wraparound print on a shirt. And it happened. So I did manage to make that happen. So manifesting things like that you want and need is going to get easier. Just keep keep going. Keep going. And keep believing that it can happen, okay? And it's just kind of sometimes just kind of small things. But those small things add up to prove that you're manifesting. Okay? It's good proof. It helps you remind yourself that you're manifesting. Okay? I love you and I want you to be happy. And I want you to be ready. Okay? Lots going on. I want you to be ready for it. Okay. Truth is where you find it. Hope you always find some on my show. And I'll see you next time. Gonna try and make it Saturday with John. We'll see how that works. And then we'll be doing a map thing, Google Earth thing, hopefully. Good night.